All right, episode 1 of MLB 24, the show, Road to the Show, starting pitcher. Last year I did Dontrell Willis, so keeping in the trend of choosing former players who, due to varying circumstances, didn't live up to their expectations. This year I'm going to do Mark Prior. So let's go ahead and get started with the career. Micah Davis, MLB Scout. Hey Mark, this is Micah Davis from MLB Scouting Bureau, and I have some exciting news for you. We would like to invite you to this year's MLB Draft Combine. Are you interested? Absolutely, I'll be there. Nice to hear that. It'll be a huge opportunity to show what you can do before the draft. I'm going to dominate this thing. Okay, we'll be in touch with your agent to make arrangements. Have a good day.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you got spin rate, you got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Day 1, showcase your talent.
Welcome to day 1 of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college baseball prospects showcased their skills this week, giving MLB clubs another shot to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd. It's time to see what these pitchers are all about. So now let's focus on what's happening on the mound.
For your bullpen session on the mound, we'll be evaluating your velocity, command, and the movement on your pitches. Don't try to do too much. We want to see how hard you throw, but more importantly, try to hit your spots. You'll have a few warm-up pitches before your evaluation begins. I did choose the break archetype because that's what Mark Prior was. He was a breaking ball pitcher.
Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber.
I've never used Mark Pryor's release, so this is new for me.
They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up,
that's not
can you
good.
throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with
There we go, that's better. A C.
As you said, there are a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin.
Oh, that's bad. This is not going well at all.
Actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just
I normally
spinning
choose
by
velocity
not
pitchers,
changing the way
so I'm used to
ball
the
actually moves.
four-seam changeup slider pitches.
Every one of those metrics,
Not
Sarah,
used
is
to
tied your ability to duplicate your unique body type.
Nice.
That's why you
Sinker,
get a
curve,
lot of these
circle
bullpen
change.
sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery.
Beautiful bullseye on the last one. Grade B, not too terrible.
Hand speed and arm speed, and this young man has both of that. Tremendous feel and spin on his breaking ball, something you really can't teach. Command and control was a little bit spotty, but athleticism and pure arm strength, he goes near the top of the board.
Quite the clinic you put on today, Mark. Wow. Keep showing us what you can do in these games coming up in the next few days, and you'll put yourself in a great spot for the draft. Who knows, you might even earn an invite to the draft in person. Mind you, there's a lot of talent in this year's class, so don't expect anything from just one good day. Rest up and we'll see you tomorrow. Interested. Projected round 17. Not great. A couple road to the shows that I started just on my own for fun. I've been projected around 16 going into the games. 87 miles an hour puts us 37th. But we're not a power pitcher, so that's fine. Velocity is a 60, brakes a 66, controls a 55, stamina 60, arm 50. MLB comparison, Yu Darvish. Pretty balanced so far, I'll take that. I forgot to turn off music, so this episode's going to get copyright claimed, but that's fine. Can I just, like, turn the music volume off? Is that an option?
Your attention, please.
No music, please. Video closed captions on. Cool. Above average in everything so far. Skill set, painted filth. Or cheesy filth. Increase the velocity a little bit, but I think painted filth fits Spark Prior better. Break 1 and control 1. Add a slider and add... Can I add a 4-seam fastball? Yes, I can. 4-seam fastball. Cool. So sinker, circle change, curveball, slider, 4-seamer. Can add the gear that I got from just booting up the game. Don't think I have any packs to open, so good there. And on to the first Combine game.
Welcome to day 2 of the MLB Draft Combine at Chase Field in Arizona. I'm Ben Gelman, and today we'll get to see some of the brightest prospects out there go head-to-head and put their skills on display to boost their draft stock. We're just about ready to get started. Now the left fielder, Kevin Ortiz. The pitch.
I'm gonna have to remember that R1 is 4-seam fastball for Mark Pryor.
Are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. On to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Ray Madrid.
Ooh, solid contact in for both the first two batters off the sinker.
So up next, Austin Burris. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on the go. Next one's fouled back. Here's the pitch. Runner going again. Swing and a miss. And safe. That's a
Runner steals the base, but that's fine. Hopefully I can get a punch out here. I'm going to try the circle change. He's fouling it off. Going to go curveball here. Ooh, hung that curveball. It's going to be a flyout, but hung that one. Solid contact for all three batters so far.
And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Eddie Gutierrez at the plate.
Ooh, I think he was early on that fastball. No, he was good timing on it. Change up. And let's go slide piece here.
Slow roller up the middle.
Another ground ball back to me.
That ends the inning.
Able to show some fielding there.
No score. We're back here at the ballpark. On to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Daniel
I haven't actually used the starting pitcher yet. I've done a two-way player that's only done batting so far in the showcase. And actually, that's all I've done so far. I've done that, and I've done a
curve,
one game in a fantasy draft franchise. So I'm not really sure how long, if it's
This one the other way.
another solid contact. Damn.
Sends it
I'm
to
not sure if you go
first.
3 innings like you used to in the showcase games, or how the showcase games work for a pitcher. I am playing on dynamic difficulty, as you can see. Starting off at All-Star, just because, I don't know, I thought about starting off on a higher difficulty, but I think starting off on All-Star would be a good call. I definitely have struggled pitching a lot more this year than I have in years past, as that one drops in.
So 1 on now with 1 away.
That sucks. Just found a hole in the defense on that one. Nothing I can do.
That's in for a strike. Killian measures 5'10", hitting in the 7-hole today, and he's a native of the Netherlands. That one fouled off.
There we go, strike 3 on the curve. Love to see that.
Marte, the next
That's not what I meant to throw.
Pitcher steps off, nothing going on at first. That one in there. 0-1. Late on that fastball. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly, runner on the go. Foul ball, it stays nothing in 2.
Alright, still 0-2. Gonna try a back foot slider here.
Ball 1.
Oh, that curve ended up nowhere near where I wanted it.
And now a man in scoring position. Runner at second with 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Second inning, no score.
Come on, strike 3 called? No.
That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. Line drive.
Oh, thank you. Solid contact again, but get out of the inning.
Back here in the desert, here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Shirley. The pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Strike, nice. Alright. I'm gonna really be relying on this curveball to be a strikeout pitch. Hopefully,
A little bit low. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2.
hopefully that's what it'll be.
Big looping curves are very tempting.
Nice strike on the sinker.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Trying to get it in on the hands. Didn't get it nearly in as much as I was hoping for, but it ends up in a strikeout. That's what matters.
In for a strike. 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
Gonna throw a circle change here on 1-1. I tend to get too fastball happy. I need to try to avoid doing that. Curve.
On the ground.
That should be an easy ground out. Beautiful. 2 down.
2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Ray Madrid. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
There's a strike. Thanks, Ben Gelman.
Velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate.
Oh, thank you for that call, ump. I got the benefit of the doubt on that.
Fastball so far. He should stay back and expect something off speed.
Right, he was early on that slider.
Down and nobody aboard.
Let me try a
Here in the
curve
back
here.
end of the 3rd inning.
Strike 3 on the curve. Love it. I think that's strikeout number 2 or 3 on this.
Bottom of the inning, and now the first
Oh,
baseman,
still pitching,
Austin
okay.
Burris. The right-hander back to work. That one missed. Not even close
The sinker
there.
is not pulling through for me here.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. Gutierrez digs in now. Strike
There we go. First pitch strike. That's what I want. Swing timing very late. Try to get this one up and in.
That catches the
Strike.
zone for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Couldn't get him chasing that curve.
0-2 go-to hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate.
There we go. Strikeout on the sinker and on the hands.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the
Fourth
fastball
punch
at
out.
the knees. Next up, the designated hitter, Daniel Perez.
Ooh, that was a bad release. That's going to be a single.
Here's the center fielder, Daniel Harper. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, that one hung right down the middle.
And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
We're getting a little bit of a 2-out rally here.
Killian
I don't like
will hit
that.
next. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a
Early
miss.
on the
Nice
changeup.
0-2, here's the pitch. Swing
Fastball
and
in on the
towards left
fist.
center field.
That's considered solid
Pulls it
contact.
in on the run.
I don't think that was all that solid contact, personally.
2 runners left on base, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Okay, so looks
Digging
like
in
it's
the
just a
switch
normal
hitting
start.
outfielder, Chance Marte. He swings and fouls one off.
Very early on that, so no reason to not go off speed with this one. That was a bad changeup. That was just asking to be crushed.
That one not close.
I meant to throw a curveball, but I guess I'm going slider.
Slider misses away. That's off the mark.
Ooh,
3-2.
that was the
I'd
pitch I was
expect
looking
him to
for.
try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk.
There we go, strike
Goes
3.
down looking.
Punch out number 5.
Brian Shirley now at the
Keep getting my
plate.
1 punch out an inning. Oh,
Into center and a
that
base hit.
was solid
And the
contact.
lineup turns over with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Kevin Ortiz.
Oh my god.
Line drive for a base hit.
They're just barreling up everything I throw now.
So it's first and second with only 1 away. So digging in, Ray Madrid. Fastball almost clipped the batter. So 2 balls, no strikes. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should.
Thank you, umpire, for the benefit of the doubt on that. That was not a strike at all. Holy hell. Control has gone out the window. Nothing's ending up near where I want it.
In the air to the right.
And somehow that 71-mile-an-hour exit velocity is solid contact?
Two outs and runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Austin Burris. And
God, the
that's
four-seamer
outside.
is just not ending up where I
Two
wanted
outs,
either.
runners at first and second. And
That was
that's
asking to be killed. Please take me out of the game after this inning. No control on any pitch anymore. That's considered solid
And that's the
contact.
end of the inning.
If they make contact, it's considered solid contact, apparently.
So they've been held. We're back
Oh,
here
no,
at
I'm back in the game.
home half of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Eddie Gutierrez. Down the
That's a
right
double.
line, that's a base hit.
Why did they keep me in?
He turns and heads for
Did they
second.
not see
Here's
last
the
inning?
throw. That's a leadoff double.
If they take me out now, I'm going to be salty.
Next is the designated hitter, Daniel Perez. First pitch misses.
Control's gone completely out the window. I'm getting barreled up well every time.
At the dish.
There
Here
is
at the
no
bottom
reason to
of
keep me in the
6th.
game.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Late with the swing there. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. And another ball. Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That
Commanding
one-
everything very well, he says as I walk a batter on 5 pitches.
Couldn't come up with it. And now the center fielder, Daniel Harper. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Daniel Harper, who's already 2 for 2.
Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Gutierrez at second, Perez at first with no outs. Knocks it down in the hole. Goes to third.
Alright, got the lead runner out. At least there's something. Finally 1 out in the inning.
And here's the catcher, Mac Killian. Fouled off. He was late.
I'm going to keep leaning on the sinker. That's really all I can do here.
Second with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
There we go. 4, 6, 3. The double play that I needed to get out of the inning.
That's the inning.
And get an achievement.
Made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out.
I've allowed 7 hits now. Take me out. Thank you. 6 innings, 7 hits. Not ideal.
Even if they couldn't get the win. Fired 6
5
shutout innings
strikeouts.
on the hill. I liked a lot of what we saw.
Projected to go 14th round now.
In a position to win, even if they didn't do enough to support it.
Oh, okay, that was my one and only showcase game. Got it. Makes sense since I'm as a starting pitcher. Phone rings. Hey Mark, how's my favorite client? A bit disappointed after my combine performance. Well, I don't think you performed quite up to your potential at the combine, but you still had a good showing. I'm hearing that we should expect to be drafted somewhere between rounds 6 and 14. That seems a little low. Yeah, I think some of the franchises are undervaluing you a bit. Team that drafts me will be lucky to have me. I believe in you and I know you're going to do big things. By the way, we can't really determine which team will draft you, but I'm curious, do you have a team preference? Nah, let Destiny decide. Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I have a feeling we're going to end up in a great spot. Thanks, Stephanie.
With the 14th pick of the 14th round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Mark Pryor, a starting pitcher from the West region.
Fourteenth pick in the 14th round, we go to the Tampa Bay Rays, my IRL second favorite team. I am perfectly fine with that. Would have been awesome for Mark Pryor to get drafted by the Cubs, but which is my favorite team.
Off the board in the middle rounds of this year's draft. What's the reaction here to this pick? Starting with you, Sarah.
Well, this played a pretty good combine, but not the absolute best we've ever seen. I think there were some questions, but there's a lot of metrics that show there will be upside here, so I'm very excited to see how this player progresses through the minors.
Yeah, I agree with Sarah completely, Robert. There are some question marks, but I do see upside. What I also see is a really good floor for this individual player. And, you know, guys with good floors sometimes end up being some of the better players that come out of the draft.
Good floor, they say. High floor, what will the ceiling be? Hey Mark, congrats on being drafted to the Rays. I couldn't be happier for you. How do you feel about being the newest member of the Rays? I'm really happy to play for the Rays organization. That's great. They're very lucky to have you. How are you feeling about your draft position? I feel like I should have been drafted earlier. Yeah, you definitely went later than I was hoping. I'm surprised since you had a solid performance at the Combine. It's okay though, now is your chance to prove your true value at the professional level. Gonna make every organization regret that decision. I've talked to the Rays and they told me you'll be starting AA level with the Montgomery Biscuits. I assume so. Keep doing what you do to stay at the top of your game mentally and physically. Then you'll be good to go to when you report to Montgomery in April. Yes, ma'am, I'll be ready. Todd Holder, manager of the Montgomery Biscuits. Mark Pryor, let me officially welcome you to the Biscuits. You've really put some serious work in? Heck yeah. Glad to hear it. In the minors, you get what you put in. Work hard and don't give me any problems and you'll be fine. And don't forget to work with your teammates and help them be their best, and they'll do the same for you. You got to Skip. Okay, great meeting you. We're glad to have you here. Hope you're ready to get to work. That's it for now. Good luck out there, Mark. And let's go ahead and open the perks pack we got. Cannon arm. Outfielders throw slightly harder when you're their runners in scoring position. Recharge. Increase pitch velocity and break when your energy is below 50% runners in scoring position. Increase power left and right and arm strength. I'm going to keep break 1, and I think I'm going to actually put in recharge, because my energy is probably going to be below 50% a lot, and I'm imagining that runners in scoring position will not be too uncommon. Fielding is below average. Running is average. Pitching is above average. 63 overall. Team, let's look at the roster. 75 overall is the lowest they have in the Major League rotation. AAA rotation 72. And then 63, 64 looks like where the AAA rotation is. So we're right where we belong in the AAA rotation right now. Rotation, we are 3rd in the rotation, right off rips. That's cool. Let's look at the top prospects. Are we on here anywhere? There's Xavier Isaac. There's Carson Williams. Any other Rays on here? I am starting this before the Operation Sports roster comes out, so it doesn't have all the minor leaguers correct, which I would prefer, but I also wasn't going to wait until the Operation Sports roster to start this. I am not a top 100 prospect. Go ahead and simulate until our start. Our team loses game 1, loses and wins game 2. So we'll be facing the Biloxi Shuckers in our first start versus Adam Seminaris. And that will be in episode 2. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you want more. Hit like if you want more. All that fun YouTube stuff.